I just got a text that says marketing feels impossible. Why would somebody think that?
Probably because they're scared
Of
failure.
So how do I help this person get better at marketing? What do I tell them?
The number one thing for me is you have to practice. You're never going to get better at something by not doing it. You can read all the books in the world, you can watch all the YouTube videos, but until you actually do it, put it out in the world, see the data and analytics from what you did, and then make adjustments from there. So, quote I love to use, we're going to get back on the quotes on this one. Done is better than perfect. So, previously in my business, in this business that we have, was a video marketing agency. We made videos and I hated posting on social media, so I never did it. I would make the videos, I would give them to the people, and I'd say, go post it. How hard is it to click post? Not very hard, right? And they would sit on these videos for 2-3 months. And I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, well, I'm waiting for the perfect time to post it. The perfect time was when it got edited. Because the time that you've been sitting around and not posting anything and doing nothing, you've lost the opportunity of remaking it better, making 10 more videos, and now seeing how you can improve it.
Now you're 10 steps behind.
Exactly. And so done is better than perfect is one of my mottos of getting things out. Now, obviously, we want it done as well as we can, but if we can get it 90% there, but the last 10% is going to take us 90% of the time that it took us to get the first 90, I don't want to do it. I'd rather put it out there and see if it works, because a lot of things it's like, well, I don't know if it's going to work yet. So I want to put it out there, get some results, get some data, get some people giving me some feedback, so I can then say, okay, do I need to make that last 10% better? What is the last 10% that I need to do? And then implement that, because you're never going to know if you don't put things out there. But yeah, I mean, getting better at marketing, do it. I wish there was a better answer. There's not. Like, you have to just practice. And the only way to practice is to do it over and over again. What do? Look at your competitors. Look at other industries. Steal like an artist. Take what they're doing. Say, how can I relate that to my business? How can I put my own spin on it? I'm going to take that. I'm going to recreate it for my business. And then do it. I think one of there's not a quote for this, but one of the facts out there, the best entrepreneurs, the best business owners, and these are like the multi-billionaires, they win because of speed and execution.
That's a quote.
Is it a quote?
Is it now?
It is now. Quote by, I'm not going to say it, never mind. The best people that make the most amount of money, it's because they just execute. They just do it. A lot of people are a lot of talk. They don't actually put their thoughts out there. And they do it quickly because they know if they can win by speed, they're faster to market, which means they're faster to adjust, which means they're faster to find the issues and faster to solve those problems. That is my philosophy. I try and be as quick and as nimble as possible, because it's the only way we can get better is to see. It's not up to us. You and I can guess as much as we want on what's good at marketing, what's good marketing. We can theorize, we can use previous history and data, we can theorize of what video is going to work and this and that. We don't know. The market is the one that tells us what works, and we'll never know unless we put it out there.
Yeah, when I first started working with you, we put out like 100 videos a month, at least. And I was like, I had come just from one company where they put out a lot of videos too, but it's one company, 3 platforms. We have, I don't know how many companies and I don't know how many platforms, and some have 2 and 3, some have 4. I was like blown away. I was like, not waste, but we go and we shoot maybe 12 videos, 15 videos, and 30 days later, they're gone. Like gone, right? And I used to be like, wow, this is like, we're treating them like paper. just throwing it. And I'm like, oh, well, if you want your paper to be an airplane and fly, you got to throw it. Yeah. And before, I used to be like attached when I would make videos. I'm like, harness, get it right, whatever. And then we just blow through them. And I was like, wow. And then it works. And now we have, 4 channels under our management that are monetized, and, it works.
Yeah. No, and the reason it works is because we can take that information. It's a hard concept to grasp, because you get attached to making it. It's like, well, this is going to be the perfect video. Well, the perfect video is the next video. So we got to get it out and going, because most of the time it's consistent, but we got to get it out there as quickly as possible so we can learn from it and make the next one better. And that's why we do so many. Now, if something worked, and this is why we like it, of doing it this way, if it worked, we put it out, we're like, oh my gosh, it did what we thought. We then make it again in 2 months, 3 months. Because the people 3 months ago completely forgot about that video. Maybe you say it in a different way, you record it differently, you're wearing different clothes, you have a different person say it, but you can make the same exact video if it worked already. We do it at the Real Estate Lawyer channel all the time. Basically, we look at our videos 6 months and older and say, is there anything that's like performing well still that we haven't done in a while? And if the case is yes, we're like, cool, we'll just recreate that one. I think we've made closing cost explained 5 times because it always works.
Yeah.
So the people from 5 years ago forgot about it, or the people from 5 years ago like the way that we said it this time. So last time we did it as a talking head, sitting here, one person, one camera. This time we did it as a podcast. Same exact topic, same exact everything. We just tried it this way, and it didn't work as good. So it's like, great. Next time when we re-record it, we're gonna do it as a solo again. Maybe we do 2 cameras. Like, we'll just change one little thing and see if it outperforms the other one. But you got to get them out there. I mean, there's no other explanation I have of how to get better at marketing other than do it consistently and practice. It's the same, when you got started with me, it's like, you knew how to shoot video, you knew how to take photos, you knew all of that, but you didn't know the corporate business kind of way that we do it. I'm like, well, just go grab the camera and go shoot something. You're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, it's just, you're gonna get better at it. Like, I don't care what it is, go shoot it, because you got to practice. That's what I did. I learned everything that I do from video from YouTube.
There's that things people say to each other where it's like, if you were gonna die, if you knew today was your last day on earth, how would you live it? And it's like, if you knew that your business was gonna die tomorrow if you didn't grow it today, what would you do today? Probably go and post everything you possibly could. Do that every time.
If my business is gonna die, it doesn't matter. If I knew tomorrow it's just shut down, I would just try and collect as many invoices as I could. That's all I would. I'd sit here and try and sell and collect invoices up front, because I don't need to deliver on it. That's what I would do. But I think differently than a lot of people from a business perspective. That's an interesting one. But I really like the art of practice, but learning from it. So, it's the only way for me that I can do it. I have to physically do it. I can't just, I read first, or I listen to a podcast or watch a YouTube video, but then there's no point in doing that until you need to immediately go implement it as quickly as possible to say, okay, well, did I do it right? What can I improve now to make it better?
I believe the title of this video is How to Master Marketing, or something around there. Have you ever read the book Mastery, or heard of the book Mastery? Robert Greene is the 40 Laws Power guy.
I've heard of it.
That's where the 10,000 hours quote comes from. I mean, if you want to master marketing,
10,000 hours.
Yeah, post 10,000 videos, tell 10,000 people.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're masters. We're not even close to mastering marketing, but we've posted over 10,000 videos.
Yeah,
we have over 10 clients posting over 100 videos a month. Yeah. And when you multiply that out, that's not including our videos. That's not including one-time videos. Like, we're posting probably somewhere in the 150 to even close to 200 videos a month. Mm-hmm. So in 5 years, we've got 10,000 videos. Less than 5 years. It's like, that's a lot. You learn a lot.
It's a lot of videos.
Yeah. I look back at like our original stuff. I'm like, why did I do that? But then there's other ones like from 4 years ago where I'm like, that was really good. And I still do a lot of the same stuff I did in that because it worked. Mm-hmm. So we took the principles that worked and said, cool, that's the one that sticks. The ones that didn't, we toss it and try something different.
I like how you said you've made that one video maybe 4 or 5 different times. There's a quote that says, the same man cannot step in the same river twice because he's a different man and it's different water, basically. Even stuff like obviously you're not going to take the same exact picture and post it 5 times in a row or whatever, but like that sounds ridiculous at surface level, but if you go and look at the videos, they either performed better or at least different each time, and there were things to learn from each time you posted it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and if you look at what works on YouTube, everyone just copies the things that's working.
And then it's original because it's their own.
Yeah, like, I think a way that we do some videos is like take a current event and just put your own lens on it. Like the current event is already the topic. Just do it through your own lens.
Yeah.
Now it's yours.
Yeah. Anything to add?
No, master marketing. Do it. That's the end. Do it and do it fast and then adjust from there.